But these gorgeous legs. I mean, who is that? It was Jack. He had gone to the Salvation Army. He got these great big shoes and dress and a wig, but he really has nice legs. So.
Along with Judy's bra and a couple of balloons.
Who's next? I think we might be the newest Jack and Judy friends here. No one can ever replace Jack and Judy, but we were hired at Fuller when Jack and Judy retired. And so we moved across the country when we were 50 years old, and it's interesting to move when you're 50. But I will say that Jack and Judy have made us feel at home in many ways. I'm now part of one of her women's groups. We are invited over frequently, and you always feel at home when you come to Jack and Judy's. So my question is, besides Judy, what other woman present here has seen Jack in his underwear this year?
Wow! There might be a list. Yeah, I know. Okay, you guys.
Stand up, I gotta write something down. Okay,
Should we all just the fact that there are other possibilities.
Yeah, really.
What do you call those people?
What do you call those people?
Going through the what?
Oh, yeah. 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 What about the airport?
Oh, Judy.
The airport!
Everybody, the aging stuff is really okay. Airport security guard.
Yeah!
All right.
What a history.
Airport security guard.
Yeah. And Kathy.
Kathy.
The story is that Jack was reading out in his backyard. This backyard. And Kathy, you know, when you stop by the Balswicks, you don't feel like you need to ring the doorbell or anything because you're so at home. So Kathy just walked in the backyard and she noticed that Jack immediately put his newspaper. You may be giving your children too much information. But Terry and I also can't attend an event without writing a little something. So we have a little song we need you to help us with.
Okay, so we're going to need a little help. We're not really rappers, but this is sort of like a jump rope song, you know, that you used to sing when you were little, jumping rope, because we can't really rap. But we need your help. So you know, you need to get into it. So when we're clicking our fingers, you gotta all click your fingers. You know.
Come on.
There you go.
And I need a little help between verses. We're going to go boom, shaka-laka-laka, boom, shaka-laka-laka, boom, shaka-laka-laka, boom, shaka-laka.
And then when I say hey, you say
Hey.
hey. When I say ho, you say ho. There you go. We'll get it. All right, here we go. Here we go. Get it going here. There we go. This little ditty about Jack and Judy. Jack said, marry me and do your duty. Judy said yes, but she never would have guessed that a honeymoon would be spent in a backseat nest. Say hey, hey, ho, ho. Off to the truck stop we must go. I say ho, ho, ho. Hey, hey. In the parking lot we must stay.
Boom, shaka-laka-laka, boom, shaka-laka-laka, boom, shaka-laka-laka, boom.
Judy likes to deal with the human psyche. Jack likes to go and ride his bikey. Judy likes to deal with what is said. Jack likes to fall and bumps his head. Say what?
What?
Where?
Where?
It's impossible to comb Jack's hair. Say where?
Where?
What?
What?
They're so thankful for what they got.
Say boom shakalaka boom shakalaka boom shakalaka boom.
There you go. Fuller is where they did their deeds. Faithful with students, they planted their seeds. Families are complicated, self-reciprocated. Pot and alcohol, Judy gets medicated. Talk. Tick.
Tick.
Oh, let's try that again. Talk.
Talk.
Tick.
Tick.
Sex with Jack and Judy is authentic. Say tick.
Tick.
Talk.
Talk.
Love between them is a guaranteed lock.
Boom shakalaka boom shakalaka boom shakalaka boom.
Yeah, everybody knows that Jack is cheap. Spend his money and he starts to squeak. But the best deal he got, he had so much fun. He married Judy and they're 2 for 1. Say do. Feel.
Feel.
Drinking vinegar if you get a good deal. Say feel.
Feel.
Dude.
Dude.
They'll show up if you have some food.
Boom shakalaka boom shakalaka boom shakalaka boom.
I'll say it once more and I'll say it loud. 50 years married and we're all so proud. Jack and Judy, you're so much fun. They truly are 2 for 1.
Stories.
We're also in the group that Ed mentioned, Wednesday nights, and I think we met you like one of your first Sundays at church here in Pasadena, because our boys, our son and your son, connected on the soccer field, and that was the beginning. One night in our group, and I'm not going to tell everything because it's sacred, you know, we don't tell everything from our group. They were talking about a trip they just had, and I think they'd flown from Guam to Hawaii. Does that sound right? And then they were going to fly from the main island over to her brother's, another island. And Judy purchased something that caused some trouble. And so as they started dealing with that, they first lost, I'm not sure the order here, but they lost their computer at one point, and they were racing around trying to get that back. They were going to the ticket counter and trying to deal with some problems. Lost their passports in that process. And then we're racing around trying to find that. And then we're finally, after things had kind of gotten resolved, they went to get on the plane, and they were late. And that alarm buzzer went off, and that's when Jack did his thing that we won't go into. But the question is, what did Judy lose? Or what did Judy have that caused all that trouble? With no cigar. That's pretty good, though. If you want to tell all, you may, but we won't force you.
Well, I will just say, do you get the deal? We were ready to lose our flight to Maui from Honolulu, and we were so panicked, and we wanted to make that flight, and so we're beeping. We get beep, 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 and Jack keeps getting beeped, and he got so frustrated. Now, we had a long, long time. We were tired. We were losing it. and he decided to take off his trousers. He was down to his tighty whities, trying to get through and the guard said, "Put him back on, sir, put him back on. You're going to get arrested." Anyway, he did put the band, and we realized what it was, and we got through. We got the flight. We sat down on that flight, and Jack said, "What just happened? I really lost it." And yeah, that was true. Oh, there's Dana. Oh, my son-in-law knows a lot.
You set the
Oh
stage.
my gosh, there's so many stories. I have to say, first of all, as far as in-laws, I couldn't be more fortunate. Never a dull moment, holidays, any other time, there's always stories flying, always learning something new. They've been wonderful grandparents to Curtis and Jacob, Taylor, Liam, and Elizabeth. They've taken them on great adventures around the world, different parts of the country, road trips. I mean, you name it, they're always there. They're always active in their lives. They're always participating. And a lot of times when they go on these trips, Jackie and I don't necessarily learn things till later on. If we learn them at all, I'm sure there's a lot of things we don't know. But one of the trips was when Curtis and Jacob and Jack actually took off for Europe for 3 weeks before Judy was going to meet them. And they traveled around Europe for a while by themselves, and they're having a great time. And Judy was here in Pasadena, and then 3 weeks later, she met them in Switzerland, I think it was, where they had a house rented. And Judy did something here before she went over there that apparently angered Jack. And this is Judy telling us a story around our dinner table with the whole family, and Taylor and Liam, who, tonight they got a great education. Thanks, you guys. 6th and 7th grade, but I think they're ready for high school now. But Judy was telling the story, and she said that, she told this to Jack, and he got so angry that he wouldn't even make whoopee with me that night. Not quite the words, but in the spirit of New Again. So my question is, what was it that Judy did here in Pasadena before she went over that made Jack so angry?
We both know this one. This is a sore topic. We're not going to have a fight tonight.
Got rid of the bees.
Got rid of the bees. Hire a bee remover.
The key is the word hire.
Spend money. I was a little sneezy because I did it when he was gone, and I knew he didn't want to have me do it. But so anyway, I deserved that, right? It didn't last too long, gang.
It was worth it, huh, Judy?
It was worth it.
Anybody else? Just the people I talk to, but I know there's lots of stories out here. So if anybody would, come on up.
Oh, yeah.
One time, Judy, after your birthday, you bought the red suit, So I said, "Oh, very nice." Judy said, "I will tell Jack what this. So every time after Judy spent money, so what did you tell Jack?
Oh, yes.
Riding away. Well done.
Whether I did or not.
I can tell Judy lying all the time."
That's all I have to say. Well, I know it's getting a little late, and I would just like to say a few things. First of all, thanks for everybody, for you coming. Our lives together, we have this wonderful faith that has kept us in a covenant kind of love, but it isn't without the family and friends to help you along the way. And that's what we felt has been so much a part of our long marriage. You've been through thick and thin. We've had hard times, we've had sad times, we've had happy times. But to have family and friends there with us through it all. There's that wonderful song that my dear niece used to sing, Through It All. We had Jesus through it all. And Jesus in the form of God with skin on him that comes through each of you. So that's why you're here tonight. We want to say thank you. But of course, our wonderful thanks to our 4 children, and that's Jackie and Dana, and Joel and Leanne. We consider you our kids. And they've done such a wonderful job. They wouldn't let us in on anything they were doing. And I just said, you know, a simple little party, you know, with, and then she said, where's your guest list? Well, we got a lot of friends. And anyway, they did a wonderful job. And this will be a time we will remember for the rest of our lives. And we haven't even started reading those wonderful messages you sent us. But that is going to last us a long, long time. So we cherish it and we just soak it all in.
Just to make sure you know who our family is, why don't you come up here, okay? We have 4 grandsons and a princess. Curtis.
He's always the last one.
Curtis almost missed it.